What's up with it, y'all? It's the white boy with the radio, back with another one. I know y'all been seeing it, man. Kiely Rodni and AWP with the reward money. As of this video, I've yet to sign the petition. I am going to do it later, make it a point to sign it, man. This is a really ugly one. You know, it's a tough subject and a tough video to do, really, because let's face it, you have a grieving family. You're never supposed to. You're supposed to die before your kids. It's never supposed to go the other way. And when it goes the other way, it's life-changing to the fullest. You're never going to be the same. And then you have on the other side of the coin, AWP. I speak real highly of AWP. I like them. Do the work of Jesus. Good people. Excellent channel. Good work. You feel like you're watching a documentary when you watch one of their shows. It's just, they do excellent work, man. And for what it's worth, before this drama, before this, this was the subject, I don't know why, but there was something floating on the streets of YouTube. There was talk of how they should not get donations and money, just in general like that. I don't know if it stemmed from the Upchurch thing, or I think it may have came because they put the Kiely video in members first. It's their content. It's their footage. It's their gear. It's their team. They're allowed to do whatever they want with it. And they made it free and they put it on public, days later. They did it as like an early access thing, or a perk to their members. But people have been complaining and bitching about them making money. Man, I hope they make $1 million. Those guys are awesome. 20 plus people, man. 20 plus people. 20 plus people. But anyway, you have them, the AWP. I need say no more. You have these two flips of the coin here, and it's at the end of the day, what it's based about is they're promised reward money, and there's a petition which I'm going to sign later. And I guess what this is happening, I did hear that the family is upset about using pictures of Kiely. And this is not the first time I heard of this. It is illegal to do that. You can't just post pictures of a minor without the consent. But it's very tricky when you hear about this in true crime. It's not the first time I heard about this. I know there was a movement, I don't know if it's still happening, I'm sure it is, back when I'm doing Operation Coward. So many people hit me up when I was contemplating on going up there to see Benjamin. People would hit me up, all types of people. I mean, stuff I haven't even talked about. But I specifically remember somebody speaking about him using a certain somebody's kid in a case without consent. So that is a real thing, especially in the true crime genre. But there's a problem that I have with that. I'm just going to go ahead and voice it. It's all about awareness. It's print these posters. It's share this on your social media when the person is missing. Okay, it's everybody get as much awareness about it. There's no problem with consent. There's no problem with posting it. There's no problem with using it. But now on the other side of the fence here, legally, it could be used as a motive. So that's kind of a contradiction, if you will. All respect to her family. Like I said, this is a tough subject because, look, man, when you're a grieving family, they go through hell. People grieve differently, man. I think that AWP 100% deserves the reward money. People are saying a lot of different arguments here, but I want to kind of present something different. I think what we're dealing with here is, as far as the family goes, I think what we're dealing with is every now and then, man, when somebody dies, especially like in your family, it could be a coworker, it could be a friend, or hopefully this has not happened to you. But I've brought it up in chats before, and I know that a couple of my subs have gone through this. Sometimes when you lose somebody, the inheritance part, the monetary value, the will, the inheritance, it can get real ugly. It can get real ugly. Everyone, if you know what I'm talking about, you know the stories. It's like arguing of family and stuff that it's just real ugly. It's horrible timing, and people change, man. They change because there's a death. You have, for example, it could be a sister. It could be, you got along with your sister your whole life, and now she's not dealing with the death right, and she's getting real ugly about the will, the inheritance. There could be, who knows why she's doing it, okay? Maybe she's just not taking this well. Maybe she feels like she's owed, but those things get ugly. Or maybe it's just, it could also be the sister that you don't get along with, and it just gets really ugly at death. But I think, that's like family and family. This is, if I have to use that kind of angle in this situation, it kind of fits because you have this family who, they don't know where this girl is. They don't know where this girl is. And now all of a sudden, this A-team goes out and they discover her. They break the internet. They do it in the same area police have done. They get a lot of attention. They get a lot of attention for it, as they should. But it's like, now there's closure, and now the family, they're putting on the TV, and there's the case. They go to check their Facebook, and AI is going to feed you, the social media is spying on us all. The AI feeds us what, we want to see. So they go check their Facebook, and there's a Kiely Rodni post or story. There's AWP there. They can't get away from it. They can't get a minute break. So maybe that's just what it is. It's just that. Maybe it's just they're a grieving family, and maybe they're just they're dealing with it the wrong way. And I'm not saying that they're right. I want to see AWP get paid. I want to see them get as much money as possible. They do the work of God. But I understand from the family point, man. Maybe if it's from a grieving point, I understand what this is about. And if I'm calling this on the head, which I have no idea, we probably will never know the real reason. But if I'm breaking this down the correct way, maybe the only way to for it to get resolved is unfortunately maybe in a courtroom for a judge. The judge can take away all favoritism, bias, and all that, and then at that time, we'll see what happens, man. But it's ugly, man. I'd rather see I'd rather see the easy, happy ending. The family says, "Hey, here's the reward." AWP comes in, they find her, and they get paid. It makes me wonder as I'm talking about this. I do know Upchurch said he was going to give the Hellcat, then a donation. He's loaded. I'm sure he did. I hope he did. So they at least got something. I don't know why people hate on. I don't understand why there's any hate towards AWP, man. They, like I said, man, they are an awesome squad. An awesome squad. Shout out to AWP. Shout out to my boy Doug Bishop, my bestie. Not really. He left like one comment, but I act like we're like best friends. But hey, man, Doug Bishop, I want to close this out real fast, man. Salute to you. I saw your interview there on what was it, Newsmax, and Dr. Phil. You guys deserve the attention. I hope you guys blow up, and I hope you guys get paid. You do the work of God. I never got to say this. I know I made you laugh the one time, but I have been seeing you, especially when the case was going on, pop up on the true crime channels and stuff, man. Hey, look, man, use your best judgment, man. You guys seem to have it for sure, but some of the side over here, the true crime, can get a little ugly, and I don't want to see you guys go through anything negative or get any hate thrown your way or used or anything like that. That's just my words to you. If you see this, I don't know what I'll title this. So if your hashtag's in it, that's what it's about. Salute to you, man, and you always have respect over here on Team White Boy Radio. Let me know how y'all feel about it, man. Unfortunately, it's an ugly subject, But let's hope it gets resolved. This case, strange things keep happening. Until the next one, it's Whiteboard Radio, and I'm out of here.